Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to CIRDAP Knowledge Series 44. My name is Hurain Jannat. I'm Communication Officer here in CIRDAP. Today we are going to do a very different kind of unique, and also for CIRDAP it's a very first one, and another webinar. The webinar title is How Can We Make Agri-Cooperatives Sustainable, Enterprising and Profitable? Mainly it's about success story of Mulkanoor Cooperative from India. Why this webinar is a very unique one, because it's mainly focused entire university from one of our actually CIRDAP member country is Myanmar. University of Cooperative and Management, Thanlyin, Myanmar. So entire faculty members I can see in the screen, and entire faculty members are here, and our Honorable Rector Ma'am, Dr. Yi Win, she is here. She is very cooperative and she is always responding immediately. Thank you, ma'am, for joining with us. And so we have with us our honorable technical committee members from other countries, mainly from Myanmar, from Philippines, and also Nepal. So gradually, one by one, they will join. About our today's honorable speaker, his name is Mr. AligiReddy Praveen Reddy. He's basically from Telangana, India. Born in June 28, 1958, in Mulkanoor, Telangana, Mr. AligiReddy Praveen Reddy has significantly contributed to rural development, public service, and cooperative governance, inspired by his father, late Shri A.K. Vishwanatha Reddy, a pioneer of the Mulkanoor Cooperative Society. Mr. Praveen Reddy pursued a Bachelor of Agricultural Science and later a PGDM, equipping himself for a life of service. As an MLA for the Hasnabad constituency during 2009 to 2014, representing the Congress Party, he prioritized infrastructure, education, healthcare, and agriculture, implementing projects worth over 430 crore rupees. His leadership saw the establishment of key faculties like RDO and electricity division offices, extensive road networks, schools, and a 63 crore rupee drinking water facility. His efforts in education led to constructing model schools, polytechnic colleges, and degree colleges, empowering youth, especially girls. Some of his key achievements are transformed Mulkanoor Cooperative into Asia's second largest cooperative rural bank, promoted women's dairy cooperatives and watershed programs, implemented micro irrigation and market linkages, empowered over 7,000 farmers and 20,000 women members, represented India in international seminars, and received Best Cooperator and NCDC National Award for Cooperative Excellences. Thank you, sir, for joining with us and having with us as an honorable speaker. Today, our Director General, Dr. P. Chandrasekhara, is not here with us. He is currently in Hyderabad, in his home country, for some personal family matters. Representing him, our officer in charge, our Director Research, Dr. Ganga Dotto Acharya, is here with us as our chief guest. And so I would like to request Director Research, sir.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon also, maybe. My name is Ganga. As Madam Hurain already introduced yourself, that I am taking charge of directorship at the research division here in CIRDAP. I am recently joined in CIRDAP. Actually, I joined last month only. Today, it's a really very great topic that we are going to discuss, and we are having a speaker, one of the notable speakers of, I would say, from the South Asia, actually, in the cooperative movement, Dr. Praveen Reddy. Reddy, sir, we have, let's hear from him. I would not say anything before starting this session. Let's welcome for our wonderful session.
Now I would like to request our honorable speaker, Dr. AligiReddy Praveen Reddy sir, to start his presentation. Sir.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, happy to be with you, and happy that you're all waiting for my presentation, and happy that CREDA has taken initiation and asking for our experience of showing to you about the Mulkanoor experience for last 69 years old. Now it is when we started, it is 56. Now it is 69. Last in September 22nd, we completed 69, and we conducted our general body AGM, that is called 69 years. And next year, now we are on the way to 70. So this is our journey, and we are successful for last almost 69 years doing services to the farming community. Especially it is related to the farming community. When we started in the year 1956, you know, those days you go back, not today's, you know, what IT is there, the communication facility is there, everything, transportation is there. But when you go back to 56, where transportation is not there, communication is not there, and it was very difficult to go to villages or come back to your towns. But today everything is there. You can reach within an hour or so. But those days when you go back there, in our area, the electricity was not there, communication was not there, and people were water facility was not there, electricity was not there. So those days, thinking of uplifting the farming community, especially because today what still you see, even though everything is available, everything is known knowledge, but still the farmers face difficulty in getting right price, and without any being cheated by any traders or elsewhere. So that's made us to form a farmers cooperative in their 1956. So those days it was started with giving credit to the farmer, because when you know, getting a credit to farmer to cultivate the crop, they should go to money lenders. And when you go to money lenders, you know how much they charge for it, the higher rate of interest. After when the drought situation comes, it is continue for that. They go on adding the interest for that. So after a couple of years or 5 years or 10 years, and ultimately they got lose their land to the money lenders. So those were the days. So ultimately, when the cooperative was formed, so what happened, we used to get from the government of India, there were the days to form the cooperative, where you get a subsidized rate of interest. So that way we brought from the district cooperative bank and given credit to the farming community to cultivate their land and produce for crops. So that way slowly one after other we started adding. Later stage it was inputs, that is fertilizer, then it was the seeds, then it was the pesticides. Those were the days. Then later stage we started adding one after the other, like giving fertilizer on time and right fertilizer, and without malpractices, like even though the fertilizer was not available to get the farmers, and it was a black it was blocked, you know, with a higher price. The same thing happened with the pesticides, where they were not able to get good quality pesticides, and they were in the spray to the crop also. What happened? It was not quality pesticide. The pest never died. So we had technical officers to guide them and use good pesticides for their crop. Again, the seed is there, where they were never used to get high yielding. And so again, we made tie up with the agriculture university, bring high yielding varieties, and started multiplying breeder seed into foundation seed, then certified seed or truthful label, started distributing the farming community. Whenever the new variety come from the university, we brought them and started distributing the farming country, so that their per acre yield is increased. So that was the initial stage, so that farmers at no place they have been cheated, and they have been taken care in each aspect. So these are the things. And later stage, then we went for the marketing facility, where the farmers, again, when you go off all these things taken care, then we went to the marketing thing, where the farmers were cheated in the marketing. sale of the produce. When they sell the produce, the price is not given properly. Again, if the price is given, again the money is not given. There are discounts in that. Again, they had a problem in that. So those are the things happening. So now I go in detail with my presentation. We'll start with my presentation. You'll go in detail in that. Still, I further explain in that. So you can see those were the days when we started doing all those things, plowing and sowing and harvesting. He is the founder president who were there for the last, established in the year 1956 to he was there president till 1986. So you see those days in the year 56, these are the conditions prevailing in our area elsewhere also, that there was poor soils, lack of communication, exploited by the money lenders, and a lack of power supply was there. So, so what was our vision to start the cooperative? We want our farmers to live as a dignified life, not just like that he's a poor farmer and he's a poverty stage. So that because it should be a dignified farmer means because he got to feed to whole of the world whatever he is producing, those are the situations. So we made him to live in a dignified life by farming their land. So these are the cooperative principles, all you know, which we followed 100% these training, like, member education we do. It's a autonomy of independence, member participation in economical participation. It is a democratic control. Whatever we take decisions, we involve all the members or board members in decision making also, and so that we take support of the members. So here where you can see these are the several cooperatives formed in the year 50 is where all the cooperatives was formed the whole of the country. So we were one of the cooperative formed in the year 1956. And today we, you see the member who is joining our cooperative. We have fourth generation member joining our cooperative. And everybody says people are shifting from farming to the urban area. But even though our farmer son shifting to urban, but still attached to his farm and village, and he want to become a member. So we have a fourth generation member is becoming the member today. So you can see, even though we have 7,500 our serial number, we have 14,900 that is almost 5,000, 15,000 our membership. Almost 7,500 have been members who has passed away because of the age. And you can see the registration details. And we are converted to Mutually Aided Cooperative Society Act when the year formed in 1995. And we have a general body, we meet once in a year. And our attendance, we can see almost 5,500 out of 7,500. Almost 70-75% will be attendance. We send the farmers vehicles so that farmers attend to our general body. It's not that just like we do general body. We want almost a whole day affairs, it will be there. So that's the thing. We have an ad hoc committee, whether any decision making is there, we still call out of 50 members, one ad hoc committee member is chosen, and we discuss with that. In the down, you can see our general body, you can see the photo there. So who become the member of the cooperative? Farmer who own land, and he should bring a document which from the revenue so that he will become a member, and who belongs to the operation area. Operation area, that is out of 14 villages, we have operation area, in that he should resident of that. So these are technical like Aadhaar card, passbook, resident certificate, he should bring to become. And we have a committee for the verification. 5-member committee we have in each village, so that they inspect their land, they inspect the details, then recommend that he can become a member. Then only he can become a member. Once then everything is done, then we ask the member to join for a member education for 1 day. Then only he can be a member. Just like that, he can't become a member unless he attends the member education program for 1 day. Even though farmer is employed in any government institution or private institution, he got to come attend the member education. Then only he can become a member of the cooperative. So these are the initial stage. He got to pay 500 rupees as share capital and 500 rupees as thrift deposits. Later stage, we collect thrift 20% of the share capital of the crop loan. Later stage, 5% as thrift is compulsory in our case, so that our own funds is generated and members' own funds is accumulated. So here you can see we have initial stage in the 56, 373, the initial stage we have member. Latest stage we have 7,500. Current admission number is 14,900 and odd. And you can see the share capital when we started 2,300, and today we have 18 and 15 crores. Thrift deposit, you can see that day it was a nil. Today 48 crores, 71 lakhs. Today we have. So these are the accumulated. On share capital, we give 15% dividend. That is added to the account of thrift account. Thrift account, we give interest of commercial bank rate of interest. That added to that. So that way, his individual amount is increased in share and thrift. And another case, our own resources increase so that when we go for investment in any processing units or storage facilities, we can utilize this money in our or storage of the produce we do. We have one employee. Today we can have 140 employees today working with this. We can have storage facility, 50,000 metric ton storage there. We can see how the share capital is increased. 5% we deduct from crop loan to the extent of 20% crop loan and 5% is the term loan. And compulsory we make 5% as a thrift deposit, collect from the members every year one time. So you can, the membership pattern, you can see male, female, you can see almost 1,000 we have female members. Then we have small, marginal and big. You can see 57% marginal, small 34%, 9%, this is the thing. So what are services we do? But it's not the day when we started, did all these services. The day when we started, it's only the loaning we started, that is crop loan, then other medium-term loans, then long-term loans, then general term loans or normal loan. When we started increasing our financial facility, when we started one after the other, that is one. Medium-term loans, you can see, for cultivation of their land, leveling of their land, digging of the wells, and you have pump set for irrigation, pipeline for irrigation, all those things. Again, we went for the medium term and allied activity also. I go in detail what are the term loans we are giving for them. Then after that, we went for shares and thrift deposit. Then farmers also can save their fixed deposit, saving deposits. Later stage, you can see these are the started things. Input supply, that is seeds first. We had multiplied the seed. We have branded our seed as a Mulkanoor seed, supplied not only in our to members, whole of the state. We have branded our Mulkanoor seed so that even the outside farmers, they try to buy our seed, so that Mulkanoor seed, because it's produced from the farmers, they are good quality seeds. So that happens. Then of course we started supplying fertilizer. Even though our shortage in outside, we don't have shortage in to our members. We stock them before the season, and so that we supply to the farmers. Nowhere the farmers leave their village to get the fertilizer, and on the price it is not black market, it is given a right price for them. Then we have pesticides, good quality pesticides we give. We have technical officers to guide them which pesticide to be in, so that they are not cheated in the pesticides when they're going to outside for dealers outside. Then agriculture implements, so that mechanization is there. We started giving loans for the mechanization so that they can improve their cultivation, improve their quality in the produce or more. Then extended service, we have technical officers. We send the farmers to outside, bring scientists to our cooperative, train the farmers in each technical aspect, so to get it more produce or new crops also. Then later stage, we added marketing. That is, farmers were selling about 40 kilometers distance from their place to sell their produce. The price was not given right. The money was not given, and some discounts were cutting were there when you go to market yard. So then we went for the produce, purchase of thing. We started storing them for a couple of years. Then we went for the processing of their produce. Then we went for the branding our produce also, especially it is paddy. Then we went for the seed. Then we went for the cotton. That I will show in details what we did. That we went for the value addition for that. We branded our rice also. We branded our seed also. The next. Then when we went for some consumer items, we added slowly. That is cloth shop, rice shop, petrol and diesel. We have gas distribution to each our members we want, so that the woman member does not face getting the smoke and spoil their eyes and taking delay in preparation of the food. Then these are some more welfare schemes. I go in details. That funeral expenses are, welfare schemes are there. Member loan waiver scheme is there. Scholarship to the children. Then old age pension we give to members who attain age of 65. The health camps we conduct. Annual health camps we conduct. So these are the alliance with the district cooperative bank, then state cooperative bank. Later stage we have 69 we were there. Later stage we went to shifted to the commercial bank, State Bank of Hyderabad. Now it is State Bank of India, and this is the seeded by the State Bank of India. They fund for the crop loans or other term loans, even for the mechanization, even for the infrastructure also. So these are the seasonal loans we give for each year. We give 2 crop loans. One crop loan season is 6 months. They were for crop loan once for Kharif, that is they pay in December. They take for Rabi for second crop and they pay in April, May. And we give almost 3 lakhs up to the per acre. It is 43,000. Up to 10 acres we give almost up to 3 lakhs we give. And you can see here, you can see what are the median terminals we give. Well, cement ring, that is they dig the well. Surrounding also they go for cement rings, that is called. Drip irrigation, greenhouse we do, citrus, electric pump sets, sprinklers we go, papaya, and dairy we do, pipeline we give, and sericulture, mango plantation, milking machines. Like sheep, we encourage even farmers go for allied activities for dairy and sheep and poultry, so that other income they get from the, not only depend on farmers for only on crop, so that the allied activities they can get other additional income. So that way we made the farmers go for that. So now we even encourage the farmers going for later stage. With our experience, we started farming women dairy cooperative also we promoted, so that the farmers get other side income also. You can see mechanization, rotavator, level blade, round baler, so that the paddy is baled for the straw, so that it is not wasted. Tractor mounted sprayer, you can see trailer, chop cutter, you can see all these things. Yes. So long term, you can see the tractor is given, harvester is given, paddy transport is there. What are the mechanization comes, we try to support the farmers for the better and good cultivation. Later stage, we find after a couple of years, we find the farmers after all these things met in the production of the crop, but still they are facing other social responsibilities or social expenditures for the farmers, where if we don't fulfill them, the farmers started going to money lenders. Like suppose they want to educate their children, the farming committee, they don't get the education loan because they don't have that what we call what is bank account. They don't have, even the bank account, the income tax they don't pay. That account is not there, so that even they go for banking, they say you should have all these paper, then only we can give education loan. So that's why when we started giving credit education loan, farmers going for the children to education for engineering or medicine, agriculture, veterinary, or professional courses, we started giving loan to the farmers also. The another thing is these days, the medical expenses become costly. If they go to hospital, it is not less than 1 lakh to the 4-5 lakhs the expenditure. It is happening. If it is not there, again, if we don't support them, still they try to go to money lenders to get a higher rate of interest. So again, we started giving medical loan for the farmers. That is one. Again, another aspect in India, the big marriages they do and spend a lot of money in the marriages for conducting their daughter's marriage especially. So we started, again, whatever how much money they have, still some shortfall is there and they go to money lenders. We don't want farmers to go to money lenders again for higher rate of interest. We started giving marriage loan. So all these things they can pay installments for 3 years. That is, they don't have to pay in only 1 month, one time. They can pay in 3 years installments, that is 6 months each. Then we started giving housing loan, because getting housing loan also, who pay that is called, who have employees, they can get housing loan, but farmers don't get. We identified this and we started giving housing loan. They've been 10 years installment they do. So this supports the farmers so that no need a farmer going outside our cooperative. So these are the numbers I can, these are how much we give total. You can see what is the number of loans total. We give almost 33 types of loans we support them. You can see our recovery is 99.07% recovery. Almost it is 100%. We have recovery for that. We don't have a single NPA till now. We don't have, because the farmers take responsibility repaying the loan. If suppose one farmer does not pay the loan, who are the sureties to him? 2 people are surety to him. They go and pressurize the farmer to pay the loan, so that we stop giving loan to the surety, so that they get the loan to them. So that way we have members take responsibility, asking the other farmers to pay the loan on time. So this is you can see one of the see what happened when the farmers pay our loan. Sorry, this is the left side slide. You can see in 2 seasons he has taken the loan. That is 3,20,000 he got to pay after taking the loan with interest. For that, how much he brought? He brought local paddy of fine of 46 quintals. We paid bonus for the 200. And seed we paid bonus. We did not pay because he did not bring. Then he brought cotton 5 quintals, 300 rupees we paid. Total he got amount as 11,303. So interest subvention, because he paid on time, he get 3,804 as subvention. Total 14,900 he got he paid on time. So with the interest removed from that, still he gets 5,853. That means here what it shows, if the farmer pays his loan on time, he still gets back 5,853. Nowhere in who pays the loan outside also, you get money back. But in our case, the farmers who pay the loan, still they may get, leaving out the interest, they get money back. That is almost 5,800. This is a unique in our case. Nowhere in India you find this, or nowhere else where the farmers who pay their loan, they get money back. But here in our case, the farmers get money back if they pay loan on bringing their produce. That's unique in our case. So here what happens, if the farmer dies, what is happening here? This is the member, one of the member who had died. What is happening? So when he died, he has a loan of 1,03,000, and other loan is 40,000, almost 1,44,000. So when he dies, how much he get total amount? That is shares. You can see what is the amount shares. You can see thrift deposit. You can see welfare fund how much he is getting. And we hear that the unique it is, we waive the crop loan. That is crop loan, that is 1,03,000 that we waived. That is, we for 1 acre up to 4 acres, almost 1,50,000, we waive the crop loan almost. So that means for 1 acre it is 40,000. For 4 acres, 1,40,000, almost we waive up to 1,50,000. So that way, almost 1 crore we invest the waiving of the farmers. Almost 100 farmers will be expired in a year, plus or minus it will be. So that way you can see this amount. So if you deduct the crop total assets he has, when he dies, he is getting leave of the loan, his amount. Still he gets the 43,000 back to the dependent. That is his wife. This is wife. So nowhere who takes loan in either bank or elsewhere, the loans is taken care and is waived off, and still the deceased wife gets the amount. But it is again unique in our case. Nowhere you find in India or elsewhere. that loan, when the farmer dies, his loan is waived, and still the deceased wives get the money back. These are unique in our case. I got this. I mean, you just notice this. Again, after all doing all these services, we identified our members to have their insurance also. The first, it was life insurance. We started almost 50 years back. We attained a agency of the Life Insurance Corporation, LIC, that is called. And we started doing our members LIC with their, what is the dividend we are giving 15%, and what is the thrift interest we are giving. On basing on that, we do members life insurance. That's it. Then we have accidental insurance. Then we do insurance for our storage facility, plant and machinery also. And we do members vehicle, group accident insurance. If the member dies, he gets 2 lakhs rupees. That is it. Then we went in internal input and exchange services. You can see these are input services we are going. Fertilizer, pesticides, that is seed. You can see the thing. We can see it down. Farmers training. We send the farmers to agriculture university to train for 3-4 days, even so that even sometimes we bring the scientists to our place also to explain to the different new technologies from the scientists. We have partners with the IFCO and CRIPCO and other fertilizer companies, seed industries, and pesticide companies. Then we have other cooperatives also. We are tied up with them, like latestly Bharat Beach, that is newly found by the government of India, new cooperative. So these are the extent service you can see. The farmers have been trained with different aspects to send the farmers to different places. This is a seed production field, paddy seed production. We have technical officers, they visit the farmer's field, train them in production of the seed, remove the off types, and guide them in technical services also, so that they get good yield, and so the farmers are not put under loss. And we brand our rice, our paddy seed. So these are some of the inputs, we have diesel and petrol distribution of our area. Almost 40 years back, we have a dealership for the Indian Oil. Later stage, we went for the gas division to our members. Almost 4,600 we have members gas connection, so that we don't want our members' wife get problem in cooking their rice, so that she can cook very fast and go to the field. Then it is a value chain. So this is the procurement of paddy, procurement paddy seed, procurement of cotton. 3 items we procure farmers and process them. We have to go for a value addition for that. So these are the processing units. You can see rice mills, where the seed processing unit is there. Cotton ginning is there. So this is our processing area. So this is where we brand our seed. You can see these are the varieties, and it's not only 3, we've shown 3, but we have almost 10 to 15 varieties we have. So this is brand our as a Mulkanoor. It is written in local language, Telugu. That is one. So almost whole of the state we sell. There also farmers buy our Mulkanoor seed, so that because it is produced by our farmers. So they know that is Mulkanoor, they produce good quality seed. They will not be cheated. So that way the farmers elsewhere also, for last 40, 50 years, they have started buying our Mulkanoor seed. Then rice, we branded our rice also. Here, not only we sell surrounding areas, we even try to sell capital of our state, that is Hyderabad. We brand our rice again as a Mulkanoor rice. If somebody use our rice, they continue to use our rice. So that is the quality. We have good machinery, which is all facilities there, fully automated. So that way we brand and we pack automatically. Nowhere in between rice you can see. It is after packing only It's that way. So again, we buy farmers the cotton, we gin the cotton, bale them, sell to the ginners, or sometimes sell to the outside also. So that the value addition is there. Then we have local dealership network for inputs, sales, and all those things. Here you can see aim, that is, people speak that farm to fork. Here we do that. The slogan is being done where the farm to fork, we procure the farmers and go to the consumers. Nowhere the middlemen are there. So that way, how to benefit the farming community, whatever the validation is there, it is passed on to the farming members. So these are again seed production with other organization we do for NDDB, Telangana Seed Corporation we do, brand them, pack them and supply to them. So these are the things, other welfare. So after all attaining all these things, then we went for the some welfare activities. First, it was the Kundala expense we started giving for almost 30 years. Now we started giving Kundala expense. If the member dies, a member or member's family, if they die, they will give 10,000 cash and 100 kgs as rice to the deceased family. Later stage, we go further. We have welfare scheme. We give 12.5 times to the extent of 25,000 to the extent of 50,000. Then there is a third one that you can see, the crop loan waiver scheme. It's nowhere else. Here we have that one. We waive up to the crop loan to 1,50,000. Almost it comes to 1 crore in a year. Almost 100 and odd the members will be expired in a year. Then we give professional scholarships so that whoever they attain, member children going for the agriculture, engineering, bee pharmacy, agriculture, veterinary, and medicine. So the 15,000 and 20,000 cash scholarships given per year. Then we go for members old age pension who attain the age of 65, who are in the members for 35 years, 1 month per year. Per month, that is almost it cost us 70 lakhs per year. Almost 700 members will be coming under the scheme. We do now. The farmers has attained the age of 60, 70. They had a problem of heart attack. They are not being taken care by the children. So that's why we started identified that. Then we started doing free heart attack operation, so that the farmer does not get any problem in cooking their food, or even we do in their wives also. Are they doing their activities? We do accidental scheme for farmers. Group accidental, if the member dies, he get 2 lakhs. Get the benefit. In spite of other cooperatives, you can see. Then we have Mulkanoor Women's Cooperative. We promoted Mulkanoor Women's Cooperative Dairy. With our experience, we started farming other cooperatives, that is dairy cooperative, that is 100% women dairy cooperative. For last 23 years, we did it with collaboration with Cooperative Development Foundation, with Mulkanoor, the National Dairy Development. So it is running successfully, and with 100% women are members. The board is member, and the secretary is a member. Almost today we have 203 village primary dairy cooperatives and 10 board members. You can see women secretary, there is a male veterinary assistant, that is one. We collect the milk twice in a day, and they process them, brand them as the Mulkanoor milk. And the payment is done every fortnightly, and that we do. So these are we have almost 20 plus milk products we do. That is buttermilk, ghee, and curd, and doodh peda, all those things we do. This is when we started in the 2002, 68 cooperatives we did in this thing. Then we went out 203 cooperatives, 23,000 as a women membership. We have 505 crores as a share capital. Thrift is made compulsory again, 2.94. Staff in the villages, this you can see 362. Staff in the union, we can 130, 28,000, almost 80,000 procurement we do. We collect 5% as milk bill as a savings for them. We are strong, basing on our Mulkanoor experience. We have branded our milk as a Mulkanoor milk cell surrounding areas. There also, if the farm consumers use our milk, they continue to use milk. You can see 80% of revenue shared back to the members. The profits again shared here. There are subsidies on subsidize some of the items like cattle feed, veterinary medicines, annual artificial insemination, fodder seed, vaccination, milk animal scheme, member education, husband, life insurance is done, full expense is done. We have another cooperatives here that women and men thrift cooperatives. We form JGL group. In each village, we have thrift cooperatives where it is with the experience of Mulkanoor, we made thrift cooperatives in each village. One male women cooperative have, then men women cooperatives have. They run on their separate, and that's the one they save per month 100 rupees. For they get interest rate is 6% only. Regular payment it is done and it taken care very much, and it is running successfully. Even each member get almost 1 lakh loan. They can pay on almost 10 installments, 20 installments, such installment depending on their repayment capacity. So you can see their general body, all those things. This is a model of their society village. So this is the experience of our Mulkanoor cooperative. So people ask, what is being told, all these things we practice. We do member education, transparency, no outside interference, dedicated honors. So people say linking of credit with marketing. Here again, you say linking of credit, linking marketing, everybody say, but here we did it, linking of credit with marketing. And who are the members, employees working, they belong to the members of our cooperative. These are the awards. Past president, he was the first person to get rural area that best manager of the year award. Best cooperative from the state government. It is Chief Minister is giving presentation. National level we have given by the NCDC, best cooperative, and the people visited our cooperative, like Krishnakant, who was former vice president, who was the governor of the state. He unveiled the statue of past president. Praveen, who belongs to the area, and he was a member of the cooperative. He visited the cooperative when he was education minister. A governor, he was Narasimhan. He visited when he was governor. Kanugudi is past chief minister. Reddy as a chief minister, 50-year celebration. Even national, international, like UNO, World Bank, universities, and the institutions like IM, ISB, NARD, IRMA, manage ICRISAT, these are visited. So it is given the quote by one of the vice chairman Aksar. That is you can see the translation will be there.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we are moving to the last segment of our webinar. It's for the open floor for the Q&A session and discussion.
Dr. Reddy, for your wonderful presentation. Actually, cooperatives, it's very inspiring to see the growth of this cooperative from all the way from 70 years back. You established in a very rural community with no connections with other, and then now it has become one of the leading cooperative in the country. Actually, I do also have some queries. I will definitely put some queries regarding my, cooperative. I have been familiar with the cooperative movement back home also several years, but we have certain challenges that we are facing in particularly management of the agricultural cooperative. My state of it, I mean, I want to go from my curiosity at first, like regarding in most of the cases, farm cooperatives or rural cooperatives particularly suffer from the leadership challenges. Sir. In your case, I found that it has very strong family legacy, very strong, very proud family legacy. In fact, because your dad himself was the freedom fighter, and then he very sounded to the rural people, and then he initiated it. And fortunately, this cooperative found you that you led the cooperative after your dad. So
Yeah.
it's one thing that it's really I think that in most of the other cases, like due to change of the leadership itself, is a very challenging. And then if the second leader comes into the cooperative, then I mean the spirit, in which spirit you established this movement, and then the second one may not get the same level of spirit, same level of motivation. That is what in most of the cases we see. In your case, I think leadership challenge should not be there. I mean, due to this, your strong background with your how to overcome that type of challenges in other cooperative situation. That is my, I mean, fundamental question
Yeah.
to you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. You say that, of course, that is the problem is there in the leadership in the sense. But here, even though it is there, we try to educate our members that the responsibility of who's the cooperative is. Unless we have member education, that the member education, that they feel responsibility of the running the cooperative. So when running the cooperative, that running the owning the cooperative. Because in else other cooperatives, they don't own the cooperative, but in our case they own the cooperative. What are the decisions? Even though we discuss with the farmers. So these are the thing. If something decision is to be done, if some farmers are facing problem or the cooperative is facing problem, the cooperative goes under problem. Then the members take responsibility. That suppose you can say recovery. What we do, we take the responsibility. I mean, ask the members take responsibility. Ask the members, other colleague member who does not pay loan, these members go and pressurize the farmer to pay the loan. So that means that responsibility is so that we inculcate the farmers, members, they take the responsibility. They don't. Suppose you ask our members whose cooperative is this, they say it's our cooperative.
Okay.
But elsewhere you go to other cooperative, you say it's a government cooperative. How it has happened? We started mobilizing their own resources of the members. If the members' own resources are not increased, member does not own the cooperative and feel responsible for the decision making. They feel that let the cooperative, whatever it happens. But here they feel if the cooperative goes under loss, it is not functioning properly, their amount of stake is there. You can see how much 48 crores as thrift, and you can see 18 crores as almost 70 crores members' own fund is there. They feel the services which these services are there, if that cooperative does not run, so all the services goes, so farmers get problem, they should go outside to the traders again. So that responsibility we inculcate by member education and even the decision making also. So rest where in other cooperatives, own fund generation by members, member education for the farmers. That we should do so that the members feel responsible, they own the cooperative, then whoever the management it is there, it will run. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I would invite other questions if you have to the floor.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because from UCMT side, a lot of faculty members are there. I can see in the screen. So first, I would like to request Honorable Rector, UCMT, Dr. E. Wins, ma'am, You can start your comment or any questions, then other faculty members can join, sir. Ma'am?
Yes, Ms. Hurien, thank you. Thank you so much for these opportunities. Thank you so much for your insightful presentation, sir.
Thank you.
We have learned a lot of things from your discussion today. May I ask you one question concerning the welfare activities during 2024 to 2025? I learned that there are 7 welfare activities during this year in your slide. Among these welfare activities, which program has created the greatest positive impact on members' livelihoods? Thank you.
Yeah. It's not only one, especially you can say that is a loan waiver. Then again, you can see the pension one.
Yeah.
But it's not all started in a day one. Suppose 30 years back, we started with funeral expenses. After 5 years, we started a welfare scheme. After a couple of years, we started loan waiver. After a couple of years, now recently for 4 years back, we started pension. So when we accumulated one after other, so that's why the farmer says, what are the cooperatives doing? It is for our sake. That is one. Second thing, we even distribute our profits to the farmers. Almost 3.5 crores, it goes to the farmers. Bonus on paddy, we give 200 rupees per quintal. And cotton, we give 300 rupees per quintal. On paddy seed, we give 200 rupees per quintal. Almost 3.5 to 4 crores cash we distribute during after the general body is over. So almost a year with all these welfare schemes, it comes to 12 crores in a year where the farmers get in cash benefits to the farming community. 12 crores in a year, imagine.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I can see some of the questions from UCMT faculty members. I can read the first question from Dr. J. Hatpine. I hope I pronouncing the name correctly. I have 2 questions. The first question is, what are the biggest challenges and barriers faced in the early years of your society and how to overcome them? This is the first question from her. Should I repeat the second or you will answer this one first? Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
So of course, biggest challenge was because in our area, we have shortfall of the rains. So then we made what to be done to our farmers because they are depending more on rainfall. So if they're depending more on rainfall, if they go for cultivation, they are not getting proper harvesting of their produce. So they are put under loss. So then they identified the management, why don't you go for the digging of the well? So when we then later stage, we started farmers, you go for your digging of the well so they get water from the downside so that you can irrigate your crop. Whenever the crop, rains is not there, you can irrigate 1 or 2 irrigations, you get proper crop produce so that you are not put under loss. So that was a major initial stage we had. Then another thing, we did not have power initial stage. We got to go to government, ask to get power, and we started distributing farmer to irrigate their lands. That is the initial stage. Later stage, of course, we added the input supplies like fertilizer, then seed quality was not good. So these were the initial stage challenges. Once all things is taken care, then it was the marketing challenge where when they sell the produce, they are put under loss. That was the further we did, we taken care of that also. That is the thing.
Okay, so and thank you, sir. Her second question is, in what ways did you use to increase member participation over time?
Generally, it's when the members, we try to educate when they join the member cooperative only. Later stage, before that, in between also, we ask the members to go for member education, call the members and do whatever member education in our cooperative regularly. That is one. So that way the members feel the responsibility of the cooperative. What are the activities we are doing? We try to explain to the farmers. We had interaction with the farming community. Like we have progressive farmers we have, ad hoc committee members we have in between. We try to explain to them so that they can try further explain to other members. So it's not it's not one way. We have two way. So that way, the involvement of the farmers, it is there continuously.
Thank you, sir. We have another question from Dr. Thanlyin. Thank you, Mr. Praveen. I'm from UCMT, Myanmar. I'm very interested in your presentation. Okay. I have known that Mulkanoor Cooperative has an old age pension to member. I would like to know two questions. How it is construct criteria for pension. It means such as age of membership, how to build member welfare fund, welfare activities for women in rural area and rural community development performance. So two-part questions.
This is, generated from our profits. So when we attain the profits before, general body, after our annual accounts is over, we attain the profits. We earmark some of the profits to the pension fund. So suppose in a 1 year we earmark 1 crore to the pension fund. So we have more profits. We are somewhere 2-3 crores for pension fund. That is one. Second thing is how that year is calculated, because now the farmers, they can at least they cultivate their land up to at least a minimum of 65 age. They will be able to cultivate. So even the pension, government pension, they go for 60 years age. So we have taken that, and so that the farmers, even these days, they are young enough to have cultivate their land at least even to 65. So we made that 65 as the benchmark. Who are on the age of 65 or role or the thing that we go 65. Then we added as 35 as a service. They should be in the cooperative, because in our area, members farmer to join cooperative with a age from 21, 22, even joining the cooperative from 30 age, because they get married in 21, 22. After a couple of years, they are being divided. They get land on their name, so they try to become member. So if they join by before 30 also, by 30 also, 65 will be 35. So 35 we are taken. So that way, we have almost 700 members as the for pension scheme. So this is the thing happened. So it's only after attaining a lot of profits for last 5 years only we started giving this pension scheme. It's not that old back we did. We attained the profits, we attained the own sufficiently, all those things, then we started giving. Unless in other cooperatives, unless you have sufficient fund, unless it's not day one, you can't start. Unless you have sufficient resources, sufficient income, then you're confident enough, then only you can start all these welfare schemes that we did. But elsewhere, if you want to do that, unless you have that cooperative sufficient enough, have funds and sufficient enough to attain that much profits, then you should think of doing these services only. If not, you do only these activities which we are doing to benefit to the farming community. Welfare services, after you attain a lot of profits, earmark slowly, start some welfare schemes.
Thank you, sir. We have another question from our TC member, Nepal, Mr. Kanula Chaudhary. What mechanisms did Mulkanoor adopt to maintain transparency and accountability?
Yeah. First, any decision is there. First, we discuss with our board meeting. Then in the board meeting, they feel that is okay. If you want to discuss to the other members also, we have ad hoc committee. Ad hoc committee we have for 50 members, 1 person, almost 300 to 400 members we have. We call them. These are the decisions of the cooperative we are taking management. So we want your approval or you want any clarification on this. If you have any problems in this, so then we discuss with them for a whole day. We clarify these doubts. If you want to change any decision making, we try to change or modify those decisions, then so that it suits to the members. So that way it's not it's a two-way traffic we do. So this is the where member interaction or transparency we do to each member and cooperative.
Thank you, sir. Next question is from Professor Head UCMT, Dr. Cho E. Thun. How have you maintained trust and unity among the members for so many years?
Because they feel here, every time we discuss with the farmer, they feel whatever we are doing decisions, it is the benefit of the farmer. They try to observe you. Any decisions you are doing, it's the benefit of farmer or it is the benefit of somebody else. So if the benefit, the decisions taken, it is benefiting the farming. So that's why they try to, even though they don't speak out, they try to support you in your activities. So that's where the confidence is built. That's where even suppose when you're collecting money, they say why you are collecting. When you say this in the long run, it gets benefited. Even if you share capital is collected, we give profits to that. So the farmer should, whether after accounts, I mean March ending, year ending, the accounts is over, they bring their passbook, the amount is adjusted to them. In that year, how much share capital they got, how much thrift interest they got, we add to that and write in their book account. So they check their books also. This year, how much I got share capital, dividend, how much I got interest, whether they added to my account or not. So that way they do. Every year they will check back that. So that way. And each, any transaction is done, it is written on their passbook. Every transaction is written and they can go back to their home or check with their children. If they are uneducated, if they are educated, they will check immediately and come back again to the cooperative, recheck the things. So that's why everything activity is done on the transparency so that the members get benefited and get involved in the decision making or the activity which we do. So that way they feel ownership. Again, they feel ownership is feeling that their money is taken care and the profits which is then attained to the members in each different activities. So that they feel that the cooperative convent is being taken care by the members.
Thank you, sir. The next question is from Kin Aymar, Professor UCMT. How did Mulkanoor Cooperative adapt to changing agricultural markets and climate change?
Yeah, initial stage, of course, we went only for processing of the procurement of the produce. Later stage, we went for the processing of the produce, but we did not brand them. But with our experience, later stage, we went to, because these days you brand your produce, you get more value. So with our experience of processing, we went for the good quality mechanization also, machinery also, so that if you want to go to branding, then you should have a good machinery, good quality machines, so that you can brand your rice or brand your seed. So we mechanized our processing units with new technology, and so that's why it is also made full automation, it's automatic packed, so that we good quality imported machines we imported, and we have color sorters and that way. So that way the impurities have been removed, the brokens have been removed. So that way good quality went into the market with launching and giving advertisements and mouth launching, so that where our brand is there in Mulkanoor, so that way we introduced in the market. We have dealer network, almost 50 to 60 dealer network we have who can cover rice. We have almost 100 dealer network for who sell or seed. Through networking of the dealership, we sell. We have agents for the rice. They sell our rice. Almost 50 to 60 outlets we have. We have a couple of our outlets, exclusive outlets we have. So that way we try to go to the market so that the consumer get. So even the consumers feel that we give on right price, right quality, so that they continue to use our rice. We nowhere we try to, if something to get problems, immediately we try to replace also. That way.
Okay, thank you, sir. So next question from, I think from UCMT is like, I have studied that agri-cooperative success needs to develop integrated business models linking production to markets. What institutional or technical support is needed for extension, procurement, processing, and value addition?
Yeah, before when we're going for any value addition or processing of the unit, we should study that produce is cultivated by your members. That is one. We should focus only the produce your members is producing. Here, our members produce cotton, paddy. So that's why we went for the paddy. It is paddy seed. Then later it is rice. So that's why we started processing those varieties. So those crop. Later stage, it was cotton. Then we went for the cotton processing. So wherever your cooperative, if you suppose, if it is vegetables, you try to focus on vegetables. Only the farmers who are the members, if it is not produced by your member, you will not have control in the production. You can suggest the variety which the farmers should produce, which quality, how the quality should be produced. Technical guidance you should give them. Then you get a good quality produce. Then you start processing them, grading them, and packing them. That is spoken. So technical guidance should be given to farmer. Good variety should be given to them, and when should be so technical with you. Then you should identify proper processing mechanization, that is proper machinery to process them, so that you can do that way. Then you go for the you study the market, where your market it is there. How do you go into that? How do you brand them? You go first study all the things, then you enter into the market.
Okay, so, our TC member from Nepal again ask a second question, like how can such success stories can be replicated across the CIRDAP network?
Only thing is you need the people who working with the cooperative, who are in cooperative, they should have confident that they are going to go in a positive way, and that you try to convince the farming community. You should have a confidence in that. You should do self-service to the farming community, and then you will be successful. It's not that only the initial stage you may have problems, but once the farmer is convinced, and that's all, they are with you. Because suppose I can give some example. Suppose when you some decision, some activity you want to do, everywhere in the society we have 5 to 10% opposite, but who are 90% they are there to support you. But you feel that 10 or 5% opposing, you feel their people are opposing you. No, it's only the 5 people without knowledge, without proper information, immediately they try to react. But that is not the decision. You be cool, calm, then you identify slowly the right people, then your decision is taken care and it is implemented. So that's way it can be done. And what you should see that member education and member stake should be there in the cooperative. Then you go ahead with the cooperative, but you should do full time. You should do self-service. You should be confident, and so that you can some of the example to your members, some of the examples to then they to members, then they get whatever decision, whatever things you are doing, it is benefit of the farmers. We can see with our examples also. With our experience, we did promoted the dairy cooperative. We promoted the thrift cooperative also with our experience.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your fruitful and interesting story. So before I ask any question, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Thanlyin. I'm director from the Cooperative Department under the Ministry of Cooperative and Rural Development, Myanmar. So I am the central government official, and also I have a lot of questions and curiosity. Maybe due to the time consuming, I have 4 questions. According to your slides, Mr. President, I have question number 1 is how to eliminate the middleman. According to your presentation, I saw that market protection, which is very important for our supply chain from the production to the farming to the table. So the first question is how to eliminate the middleman in the market production. The second question is, could you please elaborate the crop loan waiver? because we don't have any kind of system in our cooperative movement in Myanmar, in our country. And the third question is, according to your slides, I saw that there was 99.07% loan recovery. There is no non-performing loan. So which mean maybe I think it should be 100%. Why is only 99%? This is the third question. The last not the least is, could you please elaborate the interest subvention from government of India, because until now, our government cannot intervene any kind of assistance to our cooperative society. Thank you.
Yeah. First, the middlemen you got to eliminate, because unless you eliminate the middlemen, the value addition you can't pass on to the members, the produce members of your members. So that's where you got to eliminate the middlemen. Directly you procure from the farmers, you process from your cooperative, then you go for grading and all those things, then packing then yourself, then brand your produce material on your cooperative, then try to sell in the market. So that this is the way you can eliminate the middlemen. Because in the middlemen, there are 2-3 places it is there. Middlemen, it is during the procurement stage. When you are procuring directly, there is no middleman there, it is avoided. Then processing, there is no middleman. You process yourself. Then you are avoiding the middleman. You pack them and all things, you brand, then you go to market it. In the marketing, you have middlemen. Then you don't go to middlemen. You have your own outlets, or you are selling wholesale. Wholesale in the sense bulk. If you are selling in a bulk, you have one person to sell your produce. That you can do. Initial stage. Later stage, there also you brand your thing, then you sell the produce. So that way the middlemen are being avoided. Only on commission basis you can give to them. That is where you can avoid the middlemen. This is the process of avoiding the middlemen. Second thing is, you told about the loan waiver. Loan waiver, elsewhere it is not there, because here we could, for the last 70 years, we attained the profits. We have enough funds and profits. So we earmarked from our profits almost every year 1 to 2 crores to the waiver scheme. So the waiver scheme, almost in a year 2 crores, 1 crore, we earmark to the members' welfare schemes. So that way that scheme is being run. So that way the loan waiver is being taken care to the extent of that is. But in other cooperatives, because unless you have own fund generated and unless you have that much profits, then initial stage you can't do. But after a couple of, 10 years or 20 years, 30 years, you have sufficient funds and sufficient income, compulsory you can earn, then you can go for this service. That is one. Third thing is subvention. Subvention, it is Government of India which you are paying on time. If you are paying on time, you get subvention 3% from Government of India. They give, we submit the reports, everything to our banker. Banker will submit to the Government of India or Reserve Bank. Then in turn, they give it to us and pass on to the members. So yeah, if it is depending on your government, if the scheme can be implemented, saying that if the farmers are paying on time, that subvention can be given 3%. That is one. The other thing is recovery. It is
non-performing, maybe no non-NPA.
Yeah, I'm coming to that. NPA, it is because that I told you, if the member does not pay, we have a sureties 2% to pay to the member. The 2% members go and ask the member, if you did not pay the loan, the cooperative is not advancing loan to me. So you got to pay the loan. So what happened? Next day, a couple of days or a week or 10, he comes and pays the loan. Then the sureties get the loan. So indirectly, we put pressure socially so that the one member to another member, the pressure is being done so that the farmers pay the loan. So it has become, for the experience of last 50 years or 30 years, that if you don't pay the loan, we all put under loss. So it is all our responsibility, got to pay the loan. If somebody doesn't, even not only one, those two people, other elderly who are our board member, he tried to go and ask the member, got to pay the loan. Our employees immediately go and ask the member, you got to pay the loan. then other members who are past directors or past senior members, they and go and ask the members, you got to pay the loan. If you don't pay, you get under loss, or the interest rate get increases for you, because you will be charged overdue interest, collection charge is being done. So that also we try to see. So they feel that if you don't pay the loan, any day you got to pay the loan, the cooperative does not waive the loan. So that is being inculcated in our members' mind. So they try to, we don't have single NPA, so that the members who does not pay, other members try to help him so that the loan is recovered. So that is in a group we do, social pressure we do in the members. That is where we do educate the members. What happens if you don't pay the loan? What happens, suppose one member does not pay. Tomorrow, another member does not pay. So if all the member does not pay, what happens? Your cooperative will not run. It comes to a standstill. So that's why I try to explain. In each member education, we do all these things. Suppose the members will say, okay, you don't pay. If one does not pay, the third will not pay. Third will not pay, another 50 will not pay. 50, whole of the village will not pay. If one village is not paying, all other villages does not pay. If all is not paying, the cooperative does not function and go forward, then the thing. So it comes to a standstill. So they feel this is a cycle. So they understand if you don't pay, then the cooperative does not function properly. We don't get all these benefits. You will all put under loss. So that way we try to educate the members. This way, they feel responsibility that they pay the loan. That's the thing.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. President. Could you please share your contact email, because I have a lot of questions for you later.
Yeah. I'll ask Julian to send you the email.
Yeah, of course, I will do that. Sir, actually, yeah, so we have very, very limited time. I know all of you have a lot of questions, because a vast member from the faculty of UCMT have joined. Their gracious joint actually enriched this webinar, but still I will have two. I mean, this is the last two questions. Actually, these two questions comes from our side. One from our program officer research, and another from our director research. So, sir, would you like to ask directly, or I will read out your questions?
I can ask, no problem. Yeah.
Okay. After this two, we will end the webinar. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's very live discussion. Thank you very much. I think everything is clear, but I'm still wondering, Dr. Praveen, in one issue, that most of the cooperatives are blamed for their high interest rate. I do see even higher interest rate in your case also. You have so many innovations in covering the, social security aspects, social welfare aspects for the members. But whether we are really thinking to reduce the interest rate also, so that it can be comparable or competitive to the commercial banks, because commercial banks, they do not provide service, but offer a little bit lower rate for the production loans as compared to cooperatives in our situation. So that in most of the cases, people blame that cooperatives, particularly the credit cooperatives, are not beneficial to the rural poor. How to overcome this challenge is we have to innovate probably to the interest rate also. So I'm wondering whether you have any plan to innovate somewhere or to explore some way out to reduce the high interest rate for the farmers.
Thank you. Crop loan, it is the 7% which has been subsidized at the government of India or our place. And after 7%, we get 3% from the government of India. So they will charge only 4% when you go to the crop loan. That's one. When you go to the term loan, even the bankers also they charge, that is, we charge term loan, we are 10%. And here we give farmers on dividend 15%, and rate of interest is for the thrift, it is 7%. Almost only we get margin of 3% from the this thing. Even the 15% is dividend is given from our profit. That is one. So from own funds also we try to give some of the loans. So that's why we charge 10%. But in some cases only where 12% is charged, where for other consumption loans or other loans which are doing because of the other activities which we are able to do. There's only limited amount which charge, that is 12, but most of them it is 7 and 10. So that way.
Sir, Urenji?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is in continuation with this same question regarding the interest rates for the loans. Actually, I thought of asking, and since the directors are also raised the same question, in addition to that, I have some point. Sir, Dr. Reddy sir, and it was a good presentation. I'm working as a program officer in CIRDAP. Since I am also from Warangal district, and I grown up learning about our cooperative activities, other things. But here, sir, one point is that, sir, you have mentioned that even for the home loans, it is 12%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you compare with the government banks and private banks, government banks are from 7.5% to 9%. Another 2% will be extra from private banks, but we are charging 12%. And moreover, the RBI regularly changes the repo rates. Accordingly, banks are reducing the rates and giving the benefits to the customers. So the same way, whether we are also following the same procedure, whether the interest rates are reduced, or whether it is whether they are floating or fixed rates you are giving. If floating, whether same procedure as per the RBI guidelines, we are reducing the rates or not, whether that mechanism is followed in our cooperatives, sir?
No, because what happened there, either the government of India or some statutory responsibilities they have, and they have a lot of funds. They got the fund to the sector in different responsibilities of social responsibility. They try to reduce in this housing loan. But in our case, it's from our own funds we try to give the farmer. So other things are being not charged. There you say housing loan, again the processing charges is there, all those registration is there, mortgage is there, all those you should bear those expenses. Here does not happen anything. Just you put a one rupee application form, you get the loan. Other expenses is not being taken care here. There you go, again registration charge is there, mortgage is there, processing charge is there, all those things they charge you.
Yes, sir. That is a one-time charge that will be, but whenever the RBI rates are reduced, they will also reduce their interest rate. So the same way.
But it's in the whole of it's in the bulk they do. But in our case, it's from our own fund. Because already we are giving, you can see the interest rate to 7%. Then we give the dividend 15%. It is because of from own funds only. That's the reason. That's
okay, Mr. President.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry. This will be the last question.
Last question. Oh, I am very lucky that this is the last question. Okay.
I'm so sorry because
Mr. President, I have just one query like that. Is there any restrictions or that ceiling to provide bonus to your members? This is just my query.
Yeah. That is, we give, I mean, basing on their produce they give us. Suppose 100 quintal they give on paddy, we give because to the extent of the loans. Either it is crop loan, either it is term loans which they are taken. If they are paying for that, bringing the produce for that, we give the amount for that produce bonus. So to that extent, we do.
That means no cash bonus to your shareholders, yeah?
Yeah, cash bonus we do after the year ending.
So is there any restriction? Is there any restriction, like if you have very good, profit income and whatever you like, you can distribute the bonus to your members?
Yeah, we do that. Now that we do, earlier it was 100 rupees. Now we are increased to 200 rupees. So after annual general body is over, we give cash to them in yearly. 3.5 crores we give cash.
Okay.
One farmer will getting 10,000, one farmer will get 20,000, some farmer will get 30,000, depending on the produce they brought for 2 seasons.
Okay.
The cash only we do distribute after the general body is over.
Okay, thank you so much, because it's actually our webinar was for only 1 hour, but as a huge interest and participation from University of Cooperative Management Thanlyin member Myanmar added here, so we thought to extend another half an hour. Thank you so much, and especially I want to thank Dr. E. Win, ma'am, rector from UCMT. She has been very generous to us to holding this webinar. Actually, this webinar organized jointly between CIRDAP and UCMT. So, and this is the first time. Normally, we do webinar, one speaker, we just circulate and people are joining. But this time, this is the first one. This is the joint venture between UCMT and CIRDAP. So, ma'am, thank you so much for graciously joining with us. And on behalf of actually DG sir wanted to join here. He was very interested in this webinar, but unfortunately, some of his personal things happening with him, so he couldn't. But he sends his regards and best wishes, and thanks to all of you. And also, thank you so much for joining us. And this webinar recording will be added in our CIRDAP official website, CIRDAP official YouTube channel. So I will share that link to our honorable TC member of Myanmar, and also with Dr. Win ma'am. So that you, as planned, that you can share this, or you can use this as your knowledge sharing thing with your students. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, all of you, for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you, Huri and Janesh. Thank you. Please send my lovely regards to Director General Dr. Chandra, and my deepest thanks goes to Shri, AligiReddy, Praveen, Reddy, for your very interested and wonderful presentation. Thank you so much to all the participants to here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.